Hi guys, today we're gonna be watching the final episode of Tsukimonogatri. It is the 4th episode. I am enjoying the arc so far, but something that I'm even more excited about is I know that after this arc we're gonna be going into Koyami Monogatari. And as Araragi is the poster guy, I'm expecting that we're gonna get into his backstory. Yeah. Honestly, this is something that we've been talking about for such a long time, so I'm so excited. And also, they did mention that we're gonna be meeting a new character this episode. He's like a specialist. He knows Oshino and everybody else. He's a little bit like Oshino, a little bit like Kagenui. So I don't really
I'm getting the vibe that he's like also like a bit eccentric as well.
Yes, exactly. That's a little bit dramatic and extra. This is what I'm expecting. But anyways, guys, let's just get right into it.
Traffic lights.
Of course, of course. She
well. Look who it is.
Beloved.
She waited.
荒木先輩がそうしたみたいにひとっ飛びでですか
Send her!
私には家なんてありませんし
She doesn't have a home.
じゃなくて私はただこれから戦地に赴く荒木先輩に一言激励の言葉をかけようと思って朝からずっとここで待っていただけです
We got nothing better to do?
Oh, she's so weird. I don't understand her. It feels like her whole life she's been...
And how did she know about what's happening? How does she know what's happening?
She knows everything, I feel like. I don't know.
Lolly slave.
Character sheet. Yeah, the more time they spent together, the more they became dependent on each other.
おじさんがよく言ってたんじゃないですか何でしたっけおじさんが決め台詞みたいにいつも言う
She's talking about Oshino. But why is she calling him old man?
あれ
人は人を助けられない助けない君が一人で助かるだけだよ荒木くんだったっけ
そうそれです
The animation this episode is really good, by the way.
私はうっかりしすぎだよなおじさんの決め台詞な
そうおじさんの決め台詞だ僕のじゃないだから後悔はしていないんだよ驚くほどに不活だったもっと考えて慎重に行動するべきだった
Isn't mantra something you don't share with other people?
分かっていても同じことをしたでしょうね荒木先輩はだからこそなんですけれど結局私が私としてここにこうしているのは荒木先輩のそういうところに惹かれてなんだろうなって思うんですよねなんていうか荒木先輩はねじ曲げることができる人なんだと思うんです
何をだよ
それはまあだからいろいろなんですけれど本来ねじ曲がらないはずのいろいろなんですけれど私はそのねじ曲がったものが嫌いと言います
Your hands are twisted, bro.
天秤の左右が釣り合ったものが
Imbalanced, really?
わけですよちゃんと
Okay,
do we trust
Oshino
her?
Jr.
Nah.
荒木先輩は今もああして人の力を頼っているわけですしね
And look at her soundtrack, it's so like eerie and creepy.
Yeah.
ちっちゃな子の力を借りようと
そうだな情けないかもなでも君もさっき見ただろあの子はただの子じゃ
知ってますよ前に聞きましたし
言ったのかじゃあなぜどうしてちっちゃな子
What?
Is she gaslighting him to
That's
think
what
that
it
they
feels
spoke
like.
about this?
成長しましたよね荒木先輩自分でそう思いませんかここ数ヶ月ですっごく大人になったんじゃないですか昔だったら今みたいに冷静な心境でいられなかったんじゃ春休みの時はほらなんか自分はもう人間に戻れないんだって思った時って体育倉庫にこもって泣いてたりしませんでした
Oh, but that was like...
クールでいられるのはだとしたら何なんですか
I was about to say so long ago, but technically it's not.
いろんなものを失いながら成長してきたってことなんですかね
かもしれねえなだけどさおぎちゃんだからといって失敗や不幸をいいものだとは思えないし思っちゃダメだろどうせなら成功して成長したいよ当たり前だ
まあさっきの子が黒幕であの子が忠鶴に怪異退治を依頼した張本人鬼のお兄ちゃんを困らせて楽しんでいるラスボスなんだろ
うなんだっておののきちゃん
いや何も言っていないよいい加減な予想を述べただけだよ仮にそうだとしてもわからないしねでも目的は言っていたのかなちゃんとしたいという
I don't trust that. I don't believe
ちゃ
that.
んとするって何なんだろうね正しいって何なんだろうねは怪異で式神で死体で つくも神だけれど、これはもう
Fuck, the animation is so
ちゃんとして
good.
いないってことかして、騙し魂生きている、騙し魂死んでいるっていう。
Yeah, if
だけど
we're following
僕が極端だというだけで人間も多かれ少なかれ
if we're following that logic to return to nature, she should just go back to being a corpse, no? Like in her situation.
Is he like trapped?
ただつるの話。
His box is opening.
正直に言うと聞きたくない。
お兄ちゃんの大事な人間を3人も
He's super calm, by the way. You mentioned that last
ここからの
episode.
展開の最大の理想はタラツルに気づかれないように3人を取り返してこの山を降りることだよ。
確かにそれができればベストだね。だけどそれじゃこの場をしのいだだけで。
Yeah, because they need to meet and resolve this, whatever he wants with
説
Araragi.
得しなきゃならないんじゃないの。ただつるはね、不死身の怪異を専門とするという意味では確かにお姉ちゃんと同じだけれど、不死身の怪異の意味合いが少し違う。お姉ちゃんは不死身であれど
Immortal but living.
ただつるは死んでいる怪異を相手にする。
Oh.
それが相入れない理由ってやつだ。命を持たない人形としての生命を愛するんだ。
Is that why he sees them as beautiful?
僕という怪異は人工的なものなんだ。企画立案者はガインさん。ガインイスコらしいけれど、制作に関わったのはお姉ちゃん、影縫いをすると。
Why is she an idol?
それに、星の目に手織り立たつるということ。
Oh, so they made her.
暇な大学生たちの夏休みの研究みたいなものだったり。
That was their summer project.
That's actually crazy.
人工的なつくも神。ただつるとお姉ちゃんとの仲が悪い。今でもいがみ合っている雰囲気があるのはそもそものところ。
So isn't Tadatsuru like her dad? Basically.
Oh, they fought over ownership because he views her as beautiful.
だけど要するに最終的に影縫いさんとタラツルで君を大岡裁きのように取り合って。
How did she get custody?
影縫いさんがゲットしたってわけだ。
いや、
They went to court?
Okay.
以来、お姉ちゃんとただつるとの不仲は続いている。
Oh.
以前は大
You broke the family.
なかったんだけど、それで決定的に決裂した。はぐれ者のただつるに仲のいい相手なんてそうはいないんだけどね。
I can imagine.
強いて言うなら。
Oh, of course. I mean, Oshino is like
急にこんな話を始
neutral.
めたかという。最悪の場合はだ。最悪の場合は、つまりただつるとやり合うことになって。
Yeah, but I feel like he actually used his powers, even though he promised he wouldn't.
お兄ちゃんも殺されそうになった場合、他に手段がなくなった場合は、どうしようもなくなる。
Exactly what I was thinking. We can just like use her.
Trade her. No, we're not. We're keeping her. She's cute. We're keeping her.
あいつは未だに僕を欲しがっている。お姉ちゃんもそのつもりできっと僕をお兄ちゃんに貸し出したのだと思う。
Wow.
わ
Wow.
おのきちゃんはこんな。
Wow. Wait. Wow. That was actually crazy timing, by the way.
バカなことをされるということだ。僕が自分の命惜しさにおののきちゃんを差し出すような真似をするわけがないだろ。
He would die for you.
じゃあ困る。
僕はスカートをめくってもらっちゃ困るけれどね。
影縫いさんだってそんなつもりでおののきちゃんを僕に貸したんじゃないだろ。おののきちゃんになら僕みたいな頼りないやつを任せられるから貸してくれたに決まっている。そうじゃないのか。
おもむろに同書のスカートをめくるような人を任されても
I mean, she doesn't view him like
だ
this.
からスカートをめくってる僕以外の話もしてよ。
してほしかったらまず話して。僕が人形だけに羞恥心がないかと思ったら大間違いだ。
Yeah, she has like doll
なん
panties.
ということだろう。僕はおののきちゃんの羞恥心のない感じに燃えていたのに、羞恥心があるのにない風に見える無表情というのもまた。
Wow, that
No!
turns him on way more.
No!
もしも作戦らしき作戦を立てるとするならこうだ。おののきちゃん、僕がおとりになってタラツルの気を引きつけておくから、おののきちゃんがその隙をついて3人を救出する手はずだ。救出した後にアンリミテッドルールブックでどこにでもいいから即離脱だ。
Something tells me that won't really work. Something's gonna go
That's
wrong.
yeah. What if something happens to him?
旧ハートアンダーブレードも入れれば2人だけれど、ただつると神社に取り残され戦力である僕がいなくなってどうするんだい？
大丈夫。僕には秘策、ザ・土下座がある。
Prostration? What is
What?
that?
What is that word?
ただつるは土下座では許してはくれない。ただつるの基準では、たとえお兄ちゃんが現在吸血鬼化していなかろうとも、一度でも吸血鬼化した時点で退治対象なのだから。それにお兄ちゃんがいくら土下座したところで、お兄ちゃんの陰には現在元吸血鬼の幼女がいることを忘れちゃダメだ。お兄ちゃんが万が一100万が一許してもらえたとしても、忍姉さんは無理だ。無理だよ。ああ、でもこんな手はあるかもしれないね。旧キッショット・アセルラオリオン・ハート・アンダーブレードという元怪異をただつるに献上することで自分だけは見逃してもらうという。
No, that's not possible. Yep, look at that expression.
パターンはあってもそれはないよ。
だ
Yeah.
ろうね。僕を差し出さないあなたが忍姉さんを差し出すはずもない。だけどそれじゃあお兄ちゃん、言っていることが以前と変わっていないよ。
Araragi is so greedy, like all the
人質を
time.
3人とも無事に奪還し、しかも僕も忍姉さんも差し出さずに、その上自分も助かろうとする。
Dude, why is he just keep... Why does he keep... Can he
He can
stop?
focus like that. He can concentrate.
Okay.
つまり対価にお兄ちゃんが人間性を喪失していったようにだ。そこで何かを学ばない限り、お兄ちゃんはいつも料金を踏み倒し、でも最後には全てを失うことに。
You will continue to dodge payment until you lose everything.
パンツ丸出しなのは 100% お兄ちゃんのせいだと思うのだけれど。
It's not a lecture, it's just information.
まあ、完全に大人になられてもつまらないか。お兄ちゃん、そういうことならば、僕から提案する代案もある。
Can we know?
ダイアン？
気づかれないように近くまで寄ったところで、僕がいきなりアンリミテッドルールを
Take him out.
にぶち込めばいい。不意打ちでね。人質の3人はその後にゆっくり助ければいいんだ。
その場合、タダツルはどうなるの？怪我で済むのか？
死ぬ。
No, no.
女の子を3人誘拐するようなやつだよ。木っ端みじんになるのが正しい報いという気もするけど。
いや、普通にダメだろ。ダメだし、無理だろ。人殺しになる。それをやっちゃ本当に人間じゃなくない。
人を殺しても人は人なんだけどね。まあそういう平和な価値観も嫌いじゃないし、必要なものだ。それが聞けてよかった。
Why are we having this deep philosophical
I just wanna
conversation
say
while he's lifting
something.
her skirt up?
I just want to say something because you know how in Tsukimonogatari basically Oshino said that you're gonna be losing your humanity. It was very important for him to not lose his humanity. He really wanted to be a human, right? But I feel like over time he kind of like made his peace that he cannot be technically a human again. He's always gonna be a half vampire, and now he's becoming more of a vampire than he is human, right? Because of the fact he used so much of his power. So I feel like throughout those whole months, since he's changed a lot, he removed the importance of staying technically a human to staying human based based off of moral values. Do you get it?
Yeah, I get what you mean.
As if even if he cannot like actually be a human, at least he wants to stay human at heart. So he doesn't want to be a murderer, even if he's gonna be a vampire.
I feel like even before he was a vampire, though, he wouldn't want to murder it. I mean, maybe you're right. Maybe he's holding on to his values.
Now he's like, yes, because
now
he
that he's
knows
at
that
danger of like not being human anymore because he's a vampire. Maybe
he wants to still try to like hold on to like the humanity side of it.
I can see that.
Yeah, because we already know as a matter of fact that he cannot be a human.
I get a feeling that they're having this conversation where they're pretty much saying there's no way we get what we want. There's no way we rescue everyone and everything is
Exactly,
fine.
that's why
So I feel like
said
he's anyways gonna just keep using his powers
that-
and eventually like
he's just gonna become a full-fledged vampire.
yeah, he's gonna lose everything, as she mentioned that she kind of foreshadowed it, I think.
Yeah, but the thing is that he's too greedy right now. He literally wants everything to work out perfectly in his favor.
Because
And
he doesn't
needs
care
to-
about himself, Vanessa. He's
And-
gonna save them at the cost of his
Yeah.
own life. So I don't think he cares. If he comes down to his little sisters and Shinobu,
It's not just about himself though, because in most scenarios, if something happens to him, it will affect Shinobu as well. So he needs to think about her as well. And the other thing is, typically in situations like that, you have to risk something. You have to give up, sacrifice something so you can.
He's gonna
come
sacrifice
on
himself
top.
though.
How does that even work out? I don't see that
Like
happening.
he always does.
How does that work without like him sacrificing Shinobu at the same time?
Well, if he becomes a full-fledged vampire, what happens to her? I don't
I
think
forgot honestly. Like the conditions
she'll
of
be
like
fine.
she'll be fine, right?
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
I think so. So I feel like that's
She's
the only
only
way.
not gonna be fine if he becomes a full-fledged human.
Okay,
right?
let's see.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
feel like that's the conclusion we're drawing. He's
And
turning
also,
full vampire.
also another thing, obviously, like against what's her name, Sengoku. She was a god, so obviously we cannot take her as Araragi in Shinobu, right? But this guy, he's not that special. He's not a god. Like, why can't like Araragi and Shinobu, that's like obviously not full-fledged Acerola or
He has hostages, bro.
Yeah, but if for an example, we steal them, like while we're distracting them, we steal them, and then Araragi and Shinobu jump him.
He's not
he
gonna
should
let
be
that happen
fine.
that easily. I don't think he's that stupid.
But Ononoki can do the things. She can like exactly the plan. Araragi distracts Tadatsuru, and then Ononoki jumps in. She uses the rule book to like jump far away from them, and then they fight him, and they beat him so hard he can't move anymore. But he's not.
I don't
killed.
think she can carry 3P, can she? Yeah, she
can't.
can. She can. We'll see.
I don't know. I don't know what to expect, honestly.
さてお兄ちゃん、そろそろ僕のスカートから
Yeah, I think it's about time.
No.
下半身がスースー風邪をひいちゃいそうだよ。
風邪をひくのか？つくも神で式神のおののきちゃんが？
ひかないけれど、ひきそうな気分にはなるんだ。というか、ないで。
She might be a doll, but she has feelings, man. She wants to be treated as human.
お兄ちゃんに相当引いてる。
そうか。後から思えば、きっと僕はこの時話すべきではなかったのだと思う。
What? Why?
おののきちゃんがこれからどういう行動に打って出るつもりなのか考えたら分かりそうなものだったのに。
Is she gonna sacrifice herself?
おののきちゃんから言われるがまま手を離してしまった。
Oh no. Oh no. Please don't do this to me again. Oh, it's Tadatsuru.
Oh, he looks cool.
Yeah, he's folding them so fast. Ah, damn! Okay, he's cool.
He's actually cool.
He's actually really cool.
I think he's got the coolest design so far I've seen, like,
あれは
on
ひょっ
men.
として時間を数えているのかな。賽銭箱がやっこさんでいっぱいになったらタイムアップという。
なかなか鋭いじゃない。鬼のお兄ちゃん。
Can he not just bring a
So-
clock?
あれが世に言う制限定理の折り紙。
Exorcist's hourglass. It's not widely known, bro, yeah.
賽銭箱がいついっぱいになるかわからないし、いつタイムアップになってもおかしくないと見るべきなんだろう
さっさと動いた方がいいだろう。僕が提案したいくつかの案を採用しないということは例の安直なおとり案でいくんだろう。
な。そのつもりだ。
じゃあ僕はこれから社の裏側に迂回するよ。そしておそらくは社の中にいるであろう3人娘を探して担いでアンリミテッドルールブックで一目散に逃げる。
Okay, we're going with the plan.
ああ、そうだ。
じゃあ作戦開始だ。お兄ちゃんの無駄話のスキルで忠鶴の気を頑張って引いてくれ。
If Araragi is good at one thing, it's talking.
言っておくがな、わしはさらわれた3人とかよりお前様の方がずっとよっぽど大事じゃし、お前様に人間として人間らしい生活を送り続けてほしいとかはあまり思って、お前様が吸血鬼化するのもわしにとっては嫌なことではない。お前様がこの後忠鶴とやらに殺されそうになったとするなら、その瞬間わしはお前様の血を吸う。お前様を吸血鬼化させ、不死身化させて戦わせて。
Oh my god, this is what's gonna happen.
人間性をさらに
And then Koyomi Monogatari is gonna be about him being a vampire, no? It
I
all
don't
makes
know,
sense.
I don't know.
It makes too much sense. I'm scared.
Can she not help him?
Oh, that's a good way to greet someone.
一度は言ってみたいセリフである。
He wanted to
She's
say
like, if
that.
I'm going out cool.
というか、
Oh, the voice actor. Is that Zeke from Attack on
荒
Titan?
木小読君、
Is it?
ああ、そうだ。
I've heard this voice before 100%.
お前は手織りただつるっていいんだよな。
いいか悪いかで言えば、
It is him.
もちろんいいよ。私が手織りただつるで悪いってことはまずないさ。一人かな、荒木小読君。
見ての通り、2人や3人ではない。
そう、夜鶴は元気なのかい。地面を歩けない呪いを受けているかのこの山道は辛いだろうね。
呪いってどういうことだ？影縫さんの呪いって。
そういう呪いを背負っているんだよ、夜鶴と私。
Both?
一生地面を歩けないという子供の遊びのような呪い。
お前も？
What?
ああ。でも呪いというのは被害妄想の強い言い方なんだけどね。
Oh my god. I'm sorry, I'm stopping, but have you noticed that every time we see Kagenui, she's like stepping on something that's not the floor? It genuinely feels like, and he's saying it's like a childish thing, almost kind of reminds me like of like the floor is lava.
Like, I would always see her standing on Ononoki, but
I
like...
thought she was just farming aura.
Yeah, I thought
Honestly.
she was farming.
Yes.
I don't know, whatever, okay.
That is,
That's interesting.
That's interesting.
That's why
yeah.
he's sitting on that,
これは単
okay.
なる帳尻合わせということになるだろう。私と夜鶴があまりに身の程知らずなものを求めてしまった
Compensation.
代償、対価というやつだ。
It's a price they're paying.
それは。
いや、違うな。こうじゃない。
I think he's as strong as Kagenui, and we know that she's very strong.
Damn, that's his goal.
ああ、
Yeah.
そうだな。僕だってお前と話し合いに来たってわけじゃない。人質を返してもらおうか。あいつらは関係ないだろ。
関係ない。おいおい、そんなことはないと分かっているだろう。だって君の大切なあの子たち、特にあのキキ
Tsukimonogatri,
という
the phoenix.
違うな。こうでもない。
But she's alive.
なあ、荒木君、一つ聞きたいんだが、いいかな。
なんだ。
私は一体どうしてここにいるのか。
Is he getting existential?
どういう意味だ。どうしてここにいるのかって、それは決まっているだろう。お前自身が僕の乱暴な妹や心配な妹や手のかかる後輩を誘拐したんだろうが、そう知らぬ顔でとぼけるのはやめてもらおうか。あっさとあいつらを解放。
ああ、そうだ、そうだ、そうだ、私だ。私が犯人だ。しかし、荒木君、それでもわからないんだよ、私には。どうして私がここにいるのか。
何を
What?
わからない。
Ononoki?
わからない。私には。
Could it be Ononoki?
わからないっての。
What do you mean?
わからないってどういう意味で言っている
What are you
It
talking
feels
about?
like he knows what he's here for, but he wants Araragi to say it. And that's not the reason, it's not the
そう
hostages.
だ。だがわからない。
何が
It's Araragi or Ononoki.
私がお前を退治する理由がだよ。確かに私は専門家だ。不死身の怪異を専門とする専門家で、はぐれ者で、アウトローよりもアウトローで、思想は
Inspired by grudges, not
社会
ideals.
認定は通じない。しかし美意識だけは一人前の専門家だ。荒木君、君のような例外的な存在の向こう側に立つにあたってベストなキャスティングだと言える。
So is he saying he's here because he's the one destined or the perfect one to take him out?
He's very dramatic, I like that.
He's very...
君と戦うのにちょうどいい人間だから、役として選ばれただけに気がする。
So he feels like life should be played out as it should be played out by the way it makes most sense, I guess.
荒木君、君はそうじゃないのか。
Yeah, they're like on a stage with the
仕
lights.
方なく言うなれば強制されてそこに立っているんじゃないのか。私は少なくともそうだ。
仕方なくってなんだよ。お前は仕方なく僕の大切な奴らを誘拐した
それだって君は怒るべくして怒っているんじゃない。
We're watching an Oshinoko play,
ない
Vanessa.
のか。それは君と私の何が違う。お互いにやるべきことをやっているだけだろう。それぞれが立たされた
It's basically he believes in
与えられ
fate.
た役割
Yeah. I mean, not exactly fate, maybe.
Kind of.
されていない。
But like doing what you're supposed to do. Doing
Which is
what you're
fate.
destined for, I guess. Yeah, which is, I guess.
星野を探せ。
Find
あ
Oshino?
いつならきっと誰にも利用されることなく、キャスティングの外から中立の立場でバランスよく物語に関与してくれる。
Oh, yeah, so he's not affected by
それはあいつにし
Gain.
かできないことだ。
星野ならもう散々探したよ。そういえばタラツル。
That's
お
crazy.
前、星野の友達らしいな。じゃあひょっとして星野が今どこにいるのか知っているのか。
知っていたら私はこんなところにいない。こんなことをせずに済んだ。こんなにちゃんとしたことをせずに済んだ。ちゃんとせずに済んだ。
So he doesn't want to follow his nature, is that correct?
I don't think he has feelings about whether he wants to follow or not. I think he just follows what he thinks.
But he wants to not be bound by fate. He wants Oshino to restore the balance. Because he's the one not being manipulated.
タラツル、待て、僕の話を。
もう待てないな。私はうんざりだ。
Oh my god, he's throwing paper shurikens.
駒のように配置されて、駒のように動かされ、駒のように働くのはもううんざり。
Damn, he really just wants to be free.
吸血鬼にするための手助けなんてしたくない。荒木君。
I think he's delusional, Chillih.
それができないのなら、君はちゃんとするしかない。失うしかない。
Humanity.
タラツル、僕は鈍いんだ。遠回しに言われてもわからない。もしも僕に頼みたいことがあるというのなら、はっきりと頼んでくれ。
君には何も頼まぬ。人間だから。
And his fate is to lose his humanity, correct?
だからお前だよ。頼むから人思いに。人思いにやってくれ。ああ、ついでにお願いしたいものだ。一生に一度のお願いよ。五章だからしたいものだ。お前はあのセリフを恥ずかしがって言わなくなったらしいけれど最後にもう一度聞きたい。私は好きだったんだよ。無表情なお前が それでも表情豊かであろうとして。
Oh, is it Ononoki? Wait.
了解。
Yeah, it's Ononoki.
ルールブック、僕は決め顔でそういう。
Yes, exactly. The
Wait.
pose look.
He's bracing himself to be hit.
No, please, no.
Oh my god, so death is his freedom. He's not a pawn anymore if he's dead. Is that why he's accepting it? Damn, why do I feel bad for him? I just met him.
殺した。最大の威力取りからぶち込んだ。
Point
お
blank,
兄ちゃんは
point blank maximum power.
僕が勝手にやったことだ。お兄ちゃんはやめろと言ったのに、僕がそれに逆らって勝手にやったんだ。違うよ。
So she's making herself a murderer and not
助け
Araragi.
るためなら殺さない方法もきっとあったはずだ。それなのに殺したのは
Because he wanted it, I guess.
僕が化け物だからだよ。
おののきちゃん
Ononoki has no humanity to lose, is that what she's saying?
お兄ちゃん、人間はこうなってしまえばおしまいだ。
And she's never been human to begin with, so it doesn't bother her.
後日談というか今回のオチ、カレンと月日とカンバルは
I mean,
あの
it does
賽銭
bother
箱の
her
中で
realistically.
折りたたまれて詰め込まれていたのだった。昔僕は影縫さんに折りたたまれたことがあったけれど、それと同じような感じで綺麗に折りたたまれて賽銭箱の中で眠らされていた。
Oh.
やったんか？力仕事は無理。
Damn. Thank you for the help.
No, I liked him. Please. Why did we get just a single episode of him?
鬼のお兄ちゃん、
No, it's not good.
とりあえずお兄ちゃんの体が
Oh.
光で消滅するということはなかった。
Okay, that's good, yeah. It's so
まだ
beautiful.
あなたは
This episode was so beautiful, by the way.
見る身だ。
The direction, the animation,
Everything.
the dialogue, the revelation.
今回の件がどういう物語だったのかといえば、可愛らしい愛玩人形である小野木世継ぎが化け物として人を殺すシーンを僕に目撃させるための物語だったのだろうと、そう思う。頭じゃ分かっていても生理的な剣を否みきれず、彼女を見る目が変わってしまう物語。適当な具合に仲良くなっていた僕と小野木世継ぎという
Even though she's a monster, he's holding her to human standards.
あの暗闇の八九時迷い戦国なでこに続いて小野木世継ぎを僕から引き離した。
Wow.
それに準じることに抵抗しなかったどころか投げやりにそれに従った、そういうことだった。
You deserve that. You genuinely do.
Okay, at least it's not a stapler this time, you know?
I genuinely thought it would be.
おいしいこよこよ。おいしい。
What?
そうか、今日はバレンタイン。
I like her with short hair. Is it not better?
Yeah, I feel so.
うん、美味しい。
Oh my god, she's
上がって上がってこよこよ。
Koyo Koyo. What is Koyo Koyo?
まあ
She gave him a nickname.
実はな、戦場ヶ原。
で、一生鏡に映らないとどう困るの？
どうと言われる。まあ、それに気づかれた時に目立っちゃう。
それくらいならまあいいじゃない。たとえ鏡に映らなくても、荒木くんは私に映り。
As long as they don't kidnap him and turn him into a lab experiment, you know, everything's gonna be
She's
fine.
fine.
これからのことは考えなくちゃダメでしょ。羽川さんにはもう相談したんでしょ。
お前より先にするわけないだろ。
She gets the girlfriend priority.
今は鏡に映らないだけにしても、これからもそうだという保証は実はないんだし。
専門家の診断が当てにならないの？だったらセカンドオピニオンでも活用すれば。
いや、当てにならないのは僕の生き方の方かも。僕の日常が、僕が今まで通りに送れる日々がいつまで続くものなのかわからんだけは確かなんだよ。
今まで通りに送れる日々ね。ねえ荒木くん、怪奇はね。怪奇はそういうことを言って格好をつけたがるやつだったわ。今まで通りの落ち着いた日々が、関係がずっと続くとか全然思っていないやつだ。自分の人生に生活感が出るのを嫌うというのかしら。まあ私はそういうスタンスをかっこいいと思ってしまった失敗もしたけれど、そういうのがかっこいいってことなら、私は荒木くんはかっこ悪くていいと思う。羽川さんも今ならそう言うんじゃない？昔ほどちゃんとしろって言わなくなったの子も。
I mean, yeah, but she also changed her view on life.
羽川のやつどうしてるのかな。
さあ、
多分まだあの子未だに押野さんを探してるっぽいのよね。どうやらあの子しか把握していない事情もある。
押野を探せと忠鶴も言っていたし、そのあたりも羽川とちゃんと話した方が。
God
いいか
damn.
もしれん。だから今日の帰りにでも会って話そうと思っているんだけど。
そう、じゃあ荒木くんにお願い。それは明日にしてください。
Oh,
okay.
カレンちゃん、月ちゃん。
Is this the next day?
Huh?
Hello?
何してんの？
UFO キャッチャーの中にいたら妹さん
Oh my god! They want her!
Oh my god.
お兄ちゃんと僕との間に亀裂を入れるのが目的だったとするな、それに逆らうべきだろうというのがガエンさん。
So they decided to rebel against fate? Is that what they mean? I don't get it.
むしろより近く、より密接にお兄ちゃんのそばにいろってさ。
Okay, nice.
そんなわけで
We didn't lose her.
になるよ。
That actually makes me happy.
待てお前ふざけんな。
お兄ちゃん何してんの？私の力と私のお金で取ってきた人間とかやめて。
You know what I'm scared?
そうだ
What?
よ。
I'm scared that Karen is gonna practice her martial arts techniques on her. Because she's like a doll, you know?
ざまあないわい。
そんなわけで、おや騒がしい日々もう少しだけ続き
A
そう。
bit more Araragi, a bit
Yeah.
more.
I still don't get that part though. Like, how did she disappear to begin with? Do you know what I mean? Wait, let me see if there's epilogue.
Where they were supposed to just, you know, go on their own separate
Because
ways.
it's not like she died.
No,
Like,
no.
They had this whole moment where, as he said, just like Hachikuji, just like Sengoku, basically he lost her. But how did he lose her? Is it just because he felt like, what's the word?
Well, Hajikuji
Disgusted
technically
a little bit by her?
just moved on, so she went her proper way that she should have went.
Yeah.
Uh,
With Sengoku, he was
Sengoku,
forced.
she also went her separate way.
Kind of,
And
yeah.
Ononoki would have gone her separate way. But, you know, Gaen, like,
No, we
kept
get
them together.
we get that Gaen got in between that they have some grand plan probably, and that's why they want Ononoki to keep staying with Araragi.
Well, until the town is back in order.
It's both Gaen and Kagenui that wanted that, but it's just that really they separated simply because he felt repulsed by her.
No, I feel like they were just like, I don't know. Can you guys explain a bit that? Were they actually like supposed to pretty much separate because they have no jobs to do together anymore? They had like no common goals
Even
anymore?
before that, they didn't have that many common goals. It was just the last goal that they.
I mean,
It wasn't always they had common
it started
goals.
with a dark energy thingy.
No, it started before that.
Yeah, obviously, but like that's when they actually like, you know, got close, I feel like.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't understand that part. I feel like the only reason why they were like splitting up to begin with was because he felt repulsed by it. Because he was like, he just mentioned that. He mentioned that he felt repulsed by what she did, even though she's a monster. And then we see her like going off on the sunset.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming that this is like the reason why they had to split to begin with, or maybe I didn't understand it correctly, but honestly, this episode was so much information and so confusing. Also, I want to say about Tadatsuru, I think Tadatsuru was like heavily delusional, honestly, because from how it looked like to me is he was saying that Oshino is free. Oshino is not manipulated by anything. Tadatsuru was constantly speaking as if he has no choice but to do the things that he's doing, right? I feel like he just doesn't try. He just is the guy, the impulse guy. He has impulsive thoughts and just those types of like, he has things he wants to do and he just goes and does it because he thinks it's against his will. He thinks he thinks he can't fight it. He doesn't have a choice. He's manipulated by the system. That's how I see it.
From the way I understood it is like Oshino left, so he's not under Gain's control. That's how I'm understanding it. Like, he's not manipulated because he's not in town, probably. That's what it feels like to me, because he's hidden. And he's not under Gain's influence. That's what I feel like the most important thing we learn from him.
Yeah, but he left the house to go specifically for Araragi, Shinobu, Ononoki, and blah blah blah. And that was back then when he wasn't under Gain's influence.
Well, he did it so pretty much like Ononoki ends him.
I don't know. I feel like
Which in itself isn't that probably like Gain's influence?
I don't think that Gain's influence is so physically and mentally strong that it literally prevents you from taking your own decisions. So I feel like
That's why you're saying he's delusional.
Tadatsuru as a character, I feel like, is just very messed up internally, like mentally. And he thinks that when he has like those intrusive thoughts that you can literally tell yourself, no, I shouldn't do that. He just goes and does it because he has the thought to begin with. So
the way he spoke is like, he said he doesn't want to be a pawn. He looked like he wanted to act his life out the way he's supposed to act it. But it felt like he couldn't because he was pretty much being controlled, or he was under some influence. And because he couldn't do what he's supposed to do or what he's destined to do, he decided to, let Ononoki strike him. That's how I understood it.
Oh my god. And that part about Ononoki striking him, honestly, I can't be mad at her. I can't be too sad that she killed him, because we never know what could have happened if she didn't do that, right? She could have saved us heavily.
And also,
it's like she took a big risk. No, she didn't take a big risk. She decided to play it safe. Because at the end of the day, if she kills him, it's not like it's gonna really affect Araragi. It's not gonna hurt him. It's not Araragi's order that she's following. She did it by herself. So it's gonna be fine. She literally sacrificed herself. And yes, she might not be losing too much because she's a monster to begin with, but I'm pretty sure that she also holds herself semi to a human standard. And she does mentally...
Well, we saw how pretty much, she was interacting with Araragi before that. And when he lifted her skirt, we did see that she actually did try to uphold values of a human.
It's not just
human
that.
Values.
So far in the show, she's been portraying so many human values to begin with.
But it feels like she's artificially portraying them.
No.
She's forcing herself to act that way.
I don't think so. I don't think so. I think they even explained that, but I don't remember how they phrased it. But
and also, it really scared me how when he let go of her skirt, he said it felt like I was letting her go. So they kind of foreshadowed them separating, and I was like convinced, it's happening all over again, right? They're foreshadowing it, but they surprised me at the end of the episode.
Is it maybe she lost her humanity? Because while he's holding her skirt, she's feeling embarrassed, which is something that a human would do, right?
It's something Araragi is inflicting on her.
Yes. So the moment he drops the skirt, she has no reason to be embarrassed, and from then on, yes, she's a monster now, and she goes and kills this person, and maybe she's not gonna go back to being that human anymore.
No, she was never human.
Yes, she's never human. She was never human, but I don't know how to explain it. She has humanity in her.
I don't know.
Like, she's been more human, honestly, I feel like at times than Kagenui.
It feels like it can be interpreted in several ways. I just wonder how the author interpreted it, and maybe I'm just not getting it.
Yeah, this is like genuinely, I feel like...
If you guys can let us know, I want to see your thoughts, so I really enjoy reading your thoughts about it, because this arc was a bit complicated, man. So I want to hear your thoughts, genuinely.
We could be on point about the things that we're saying, but at the same time, we could have just be embarrassing ourselves, and honestly, I don't even care if I'm embarrassing myself. I'm just shooting with those theories.
Yeah,
I'm just shooting.
We're shooting, man.
I'm spraying and praying.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Spraying and praying.
Yes.
We'll hit something. We'll be right on something. Yeah.
Yes. But anyways, guys, thank you very much for watching with us, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.